Blog Talk Radio.
Hey there, everyone. This is Danny Myers from Cosmic Crash, and you're listening to the Lina-Jones Morning Sparkle.
Thank you, Danny. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday morning? My chair, my chair is squeaking, and it sounds like gas. That's not funny, but I have this squeaking chair, and sometimes I'm actually afraid to move in it, especially when I'm when I'm doing something live, even when I'm recording. But fortunately, it hasn't showed up anywhere. But when I move, it squeaks, and the squeak just doesn't sound kosher. Good morning. Welcome to Humpday. You know what? You're almost through it. You're almost through the week. I don't know how your week has been going for you. Mine has been going pretty good. I think I've still been riding on a high from Monday night show. So it's been pretty smooth. Am I getting as much as accomplished as I would like to get? No, but I never do. Because that's an everyday thing for me. I don't get everything accomplished. I know that, some people say write a to-do list and follow that to-do list. You know what? My to-do list just don't get done. This is what happens to my to-do list. Okay. I set out and I write the to-do list. Now, this may happen to you too. And then, I look at that to-do list and I'm on it. The next thing you know, it could be going smooth for maybe a day or two. Maybe second, third day, someone throws a boomerang. Something happens either on that to-do list that takes more time than you anticipated for it to take, or something unexpected comes in and knocks that to-do list off the bat. That's it. It's gone, because the next day, you're so busy trying to catch up on what you didn't do, you don't even look at that list. Eventually, the list just don't get looked at all. At least that's what happens with me. And I've tried the to-do list thing so many times, and each time this happens. You know what works for me? Writing a note, a notey pad with the sticky pads, and putting it right in front of my face. Sometimes that don't work if it falls off my computer. If I bought not good sticky notes, I bought sticky notes that are cheap, and sometimes we may see them, and we get them on sale, and they just don't stick. Okay. All right, so that's my story. Of course, I was trying to multitask, so it took me longer than I needed for it to take. But you know what? I want to give a shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods. I woke up this morning to the most beautiful, beautiful news, and that was that Dick's Sporting Goods is no longer selling assault weapons. And even though the killer did not use a gun he had purchased from Dick's, he had purchased guns from Dick's before. Dick's Sporting Goods. For all of you guys with the wondering minds. Anyway, so I was so happy to hear that. I was really happy. And see, I believe in you have the right to bear arms. I do believe that. I do believe that you have the right to protect yourself, your family, and your children in case someone tries to cause you harm. I do believe that. And I don't think tougher gun laws is going to stop a person from protecting their family. Because if you register for a gun and you got all your paperwork is right, you're mentally good, you don't have anything going on. Understanding people could just snap for no reason. Understand that. But for the average person who just wants to buy a gun or something to protect their family. They have every right. I am for that 100%. But you have to be a responsible gun owner. If you're going to have a gun and you have small kids around, you need to make sure that that gun is nowhere in their reach. You need to not carry it around in your car, don't be stupid. Be adult about it and be a responsible gun owner. So I do think that the tougher laws will stop this madness that's going on. I mean, who the hell do you think you are? Because your life is not going right, you're going to go out there and shoot a whole bunch of people. What gives you that right? What gives you that right? If your life is not going right, fix it. There are so many different outlets here in the world that you can reach out to. We have more things to reach out to when you need help now than ever before. I mean, decades ago, people would have to hide depression or hide some type of sickness because no one knew. And they hid all this stuff. But nowadays, it's not hidden anymore. It's there. The resources are there. There are people standing in line waiting to help you. There's no reason for it. There is no reason at all, except for selfishness. Yes. And self-entitlement. What makes you feel that you are entitled to go out there and kill someone else? Children, mother, father, son, it doesn't matter. Only God can give and take a life. And the Bible allows us to protect ourselves. So I just wanted to give a kudos out to Dick's Sporting Good. I think, because if you're going to protect your family, what do you need an assault weapon for? I mean, remember on Boomerang? I don't know if anyone you saw it with Eddie Murphy when Jasmine Guy, when they were getting ready to go to bed and he reached up under there and saw, her little gun. Oh, it's a cute little gun that he thought about what she was going to do with that guy. That's what I mean, Okay, maybe a man don't want a cute little gun, but I'm just saying you don't need an assault weapon to protect your family. Come on, people, be responsible. This is ridiculous. It is stupid. Everyone gets theirs in the end. And believe me, that person has to stand up and testify, and I think they all should be charged as an adult. Forget this teenage kid hiding up under the law. Forget that. He has a mental problem. I didn't stand behind the mental thing. I don't even want to get on that subject, okay? Because I just know that you do good, you get rewarded. You do bad, you get what you deserve. Which brings me to my prayer for this morning. It says, your reward will come. And this comes from Hebrews 12, 1 through 3. Hebrews 12, 1 through 3. Your reward will come. I will try to say this without making any mistakes. Here we go. Here's Hebrews 12. It says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinful men, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. That is Isaiah. That is Hebrews. I don't know why I came up with Isaiah. For me. Hebrews 12, 1 through 3, called Your Reward Will Come. Here's the prayer. Lord, sometimes I get worn out and weary. I work hard. I try to do the right thing, but I lose focus. Help me to fix my eyes on your power, not my circumstances. Lift me up and help me to remember the joy of the reward to come. I pray for perseverance as I consider the power of the prize. I get to be with you forever in heaven, free of pain, full of joy. Refresh me with your truth, O Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. That is my prayer for today, taken from Hebrews 12, 1 through 3. I will post that right after the show. Sometimes I forget. I'm on it. I got it. We're going to start my music set out this morning with some Ron Anthony. Hey, I think that's a good thing, right?
I'll trust you. There was a story about a man who lost his child. He cherished that young one to the day he took his last breath. He was so special, you see he had to fight all his days and nights. But Daddy loved him anyway. His disease was only a phase, but something was bigger than the tears he cried. And only a father could hear the words that were unspoken. Fast forward, even though he's in a better place, the thought still makes him cry all day. That's when he looks up in the sky and says, oh God, I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you. I'll trust you. He thought it was all over. He thought the pain would come no more. Just when he thought that it was time to move on, the stress kept piling on and on. What can you do when your heart won't let you live? So I said, doctor, can you fix me? This is taking a toll. I'm in need of your experience to make me whole again, to put me back together. And while you're working on me, I will put my trust in the only one that knows what's better for me. And I'll start by saying, Lord, I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you. Just like Job, he came out on top of the world. God gave him to everything he ever lost. That was his reward for his faithfulness. God is not a man that he will lie. Look at how far you've come. Miracles have begun. Just like raising in the sun. Everything you've lost is finally here. And all that it took was your trust in him. And you don't have to wait for the bad. Just say it right now, Lord. I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know that I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you.
It's in defeat that we constantly walk with our heads down.